This is a 1966 Chevrolet C10 short bed. I'm gonna take it for a quick drive. Now this truck's been rebuilt as a really cool driver. So the truck steers great. It almost feels like it has power steering, but it does not. But it steers super easy. It does have power disc brakes. Now one thing that it does have is it has posi traction. And just put it here in reverse. So it has full-time posi right now. So that means obviously when you're going around a corner or something, you'll hear the back tires squeal. It's very cold outside, so as long as I'm in here, I'll show you around the interior of the truck. The gauges do work, and in fact, I don't know if you noticed when I first turned the key on, the generator light was on. These are the old school idiot gauges, or dummy gauges as they call them. But I do have some aftermarket gauges here that the gentleman who I got the truck from installed. So your oil pressure gauge works great. Temp running it right at 180. Looks like the voltage meter is not hooked up. That'd be an easy fix. Didn't realize that, or I probably would have already done it. It does have a newer CD player, and so JVC CD player. It's got the auxiliary in, which is nice to plug your iPod into. It's got these custom style speaker, which is really nice. You order these out of a catalog. They hold the speaker, but they go right in the place of the original style kick panel. And the nice thing is you still got your air dam there, which I was gonna see if that works. I don't know if that's working manual or it's not working on the switch up here. The engine sounds amazing. I'm not sure that it is. The owner that I got it from said that it was a 383 stroker kit put into it. It doesn't feel like it has the get up and go, the oomph or the sound of a stroker motor. So I don't know if it does or doesn't. I don't want to claim that it does for sure, but it is very nice looking under the hood. Definitely appear to be low miles on a rebuilt engine. It's got Hedman headers, Edelbrock intake. It's got a Holley double pumper carb. It runs fantastic. Plenty of power. Nice sounding exhaust. Shut this back down. So I did actually just top off the antifreeze, so it's got a little excess pouring out right now, which is normal when you top it off. Just with the weather we've been having, I wanted to make sure everything was tip top on that, but the radiator's not leaking or anything like that. Just want to say that for the sake of the video. So bumper to bumper, really nice driver quality, gunmetal gray paint job, brand new black 18-inch Riddler wheels. The tires on the back I think look really good. I kind of wish I put these wheels on, and I wish I would have gotten a little more rubber in the front. I didn't realize it was sitting quite up so high. Still a really sharp wheel I think it looks fantastic on this truck. Like I said, maybe a little more meat on the tires, but those tires literally have less than a mile on them. We just put them on and pulled them out of the garage. So they are 8 inches in the front with the reveal, 9.5 inches in the back. Beautiful wheel tire, you know, and color combo. So I love that. Ties into the little black pinstripe there on the side. This is probably my favorite color combination of any of the trucks that I have. You know, when I get a gunmetal gray truck with black wheels on it, I just don't want to sell it. So you can see as I walk around the truck, aero straight body. I mean, super nice. If you wanted to go higher end with the truck, this would be a truck to do it, because the body's so straight. I personally wouldn't do much to this truck. I might put a subwoofer underneath the seat or something like that. I mean, the thing about this truck is it's a driver ready to go. It was owned by an elderly gentleman here locally in Georgia, and actually the mechanic who did all the work on it for him is a good buddy of mine over at Andy's Auto in Peachtree City. So whenever this guy had any tiny little inkling of a problem or thought he had a problem, he took it over there and had Andy fix it and put top dollar stuff. We've had upgraded lights on the front, the turn signals all work, the wiring's all been redone. So it does have a fiberglass hood with the scoop, which I think looks really cool. I haven't found any rust on the truck. Like I said, we'll get a little bit closer and show you that the body is so straight. Recessed tail lights in the back. The bed is nice and clean. Of course, you can see that it's been I don't think that's from the factory. I think that's been mini tubbed, which is kind of cool. No, I'm sure that's not. I'm sorry if I sound ignorant. This is actually the first C10 I've ever had. I've had lots of old 50s and 40s model Chevrolets and Fords, but I've never bought a 60s model truck before. This is my first one. So yeah, I'm positive, and you guys can school me on that fact that those are mini tub. Inside, great condition, door panels, all the windows are in good shape, roll up and down easily. Probably I did say earlier, what would I do to fix it? I probably would put an older school steering wheel back on it. I'm not that crazy about this S10 steering wheel, but it does have the new steering in it, and it steers fantastic. Seat is in great shape. It's older, no rips or tears though. All the interior's painted very nicely. Dashboard's in fantastic shape too. Underneath the truck looks great. I mean, look at this. Super clean. A little bit of surface rust, you know, superficial rust. But the floors in this truck are fantastic. Frame rails, absolutely flawless. Cab corners in great condition. Rockers. Like I said, I haven't seen any. Now the rear fenders on this are fiberglass, so they're obviously not going to have any rust. Tank was pulled and redone or replaced. Nice clean inner fender well. Super clean. Floor pans. Long tube headers, like I said, Hedmans going to Flowmaster exhaust. I mean, the thing sounds awesome. It looks awesome. Like I said, to me, the only mistake I feel like I made was not putting just a little bit bigger tire on the front. Other than that, this truck is ready to drive. And honestly, just drive it the way it is. But I'd definitely add about another inch worth of rubber on it, the front. I don't know, sell those tires, I guess. But man, what a cool truck. It's fast. Like I said, it does have permanent locked posi traction in the rear. I think that you can open that up and take that out, is what he mentioned. All the glass is in great shape. The weather stripping is in great shape. Around the windshield, in fact, it appears that maybe a newer windshield was put in recently, because the weather stripping looks almost brand new. So it's not perfect. It's not a show truck. It's got a couple of little flaws. If you look really close, because it's a fiberglass hood, you'll see just a touch under the paint, a touch of a crease there. but it's not cracked through the paint. There is one little scratch right here in the front. And I know that there was one little ding, little tiny itsy bitsy touch-up spot, you know, like fingernail polish is what you need, and touch that up. Other than that, I mean, it is a driver, like I said, not a show truck, but man, what a cool truck, especially for the money. And I really think for the most part this one's ready to go. Like I said, lights work, turn signals work, the chrome bumper in the front looks awesome. It's got the bumper delete in the rear. Man, what a cool truck.